study the following information carefully and answer the questions given below. It says a word and number arrangement machine, when given an input line of words and numbers, rearranges them following a particular rule in each step. The following is an illustration of an input and its rearrangement. So basically the regular process, right? There's a word and number rearrangement machine. You give some input line of words and numbers. It rearranges them following a step-by-step process and gets the desired output. So one illustration has been given here, right? Look at the input. Input is 12 for boom, clue, 5 pro, 75, 42, 39 dawn. And then we've got these steps, right? Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5 and step 6. He says this is the last step of the given arrangement, right? This is the last step of the given arrangement. And as per the rules followed in the above steps, we have to find out the answer to the following questions. Okay. But first of all, we need to understand what are the rules followed in the steps given here. So let's try and do that. Now, usually we say that the first step to solve a question from machine input output is to look at the last step. So here when I look at the last step, very first instance, we know that all the numbers have come in the front and the words have been taken after that, right? 5, 12, 75, 42, 39, numbers in one shot, one place, and words all together towards the end. But what is a hard nut to crack here is the sequence or the logic behind sequencing these numbers in this form. The logic behind sequencing the words in this form here, which is not clear. 5, 12, 75, 42, 39. What is happening there? We have no clue, right? Smallest number, largest number here, second smallest number here, second largest number here, the third smallest or third largest number here. Nothing really gives you a flow, right? It's not in a rhythm. It is not a pattern. Same is the case with the words here, right? Look at the words for, boom, clue, dawn, pro. What do you get out of it, right? F, B, C, D, P. F, B, C, D, P. Nothing really. Now, after like spending maybe a couple of minutes, you'll realize that this is not working out. So ideally in an exam like situation, you should just skip and move to the next one. However, the whole process of getting the output here is completely different from what we have usually seen so far. Here, two different logics are being applied to get the output, right? And the logics are alternating from one step to the other step. So let me explain you what is happening here. Look at the input: 12 for boom, clue, 5 pro, 75, 42, 39 dawn. What happens in step 1? The number 75 has come to the first position and the word clue has been taken to the last position. The number 75 has been taken to the first position. The word clue has been taken to the last position. Everything else remains as it is. You see, 12 for boom, clue anyway has moved, 5 pro, 75 has moved, 42, 39 dawn. So what exactly have been done here? Look at the fourth word from left, 1, 2, 3, 4. That fourth word from left has been taken to the last position, because anyway we want words towards the end, right? Maybe that's the idea. And the fourth number from right, fourth number as in fourth element from right, 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth element from right has been moved to the first position, 75. So that's what it looks like. I mean, only when we go forward we'll understand. So that is what has happened from step input to step 1. Now look at what is happening from step 1 to step 2. From step 1 to step 2. What is happening from step 1 to step 2? Well, if you try to observe, 5 has come here, boom has come here, 4 has come here, 12 has come here, 7. So it's like actually this is reversed. If you try to look at the sequence there, 5 has come here. You see, 5 has come here, 5 has come here, boom has come here, 4 has come here, 12 has come here, and 75 has come here. Then if you see, clue has come here, dawn has come here, 39 here, 42 here, and pro here. So it's like reverse, right? If you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, it's like we are reversing it. 1 and then 2 and then 3 and then 4 and 5. And second half is also getting reversed. Clue and then dawn and then 39 and then 42 and pro. So basically we are dividing it to two halves, and we are reversing it. 75 to 5 is reversed, and here pro to clue is also reversed. So that's what happened from step 1 to step 2. Are you able to follow? Now look at step 3. What has happened in step 3? After a lot of struggle, you will find out that step 3 has got no connection with step 2. There's nothing related to step 2 here. You see, you will try out a lot of things, but you will figure out that, it's like all unclear, right? What exactly is happening? Because step 3 here is connected with step 1. Are you able to follow? Whatever is happening in step 3 is with respect to step 1 and not with respect to step 2. So that's a big change in the process. What happened from input to step 1 is happening from step 1 to step 3. What happened in input to step 1? Fourth element from left and fourth element from right were moved to the other extremes. Same thing happens here also. You see, from step 1 to step 3. What's the fourth element from left? Boom. Fourth element from right? 42. And they are moved to the extreme. So see, 42 has come here and this boom has gone here. Everything else is as it is. 75, 12 for 5 pro, 39 don clue. So basically you have to forget about step 2 when you're doing step 3. Step 2, assume that it does not exist. Step 3 is being obtained from step 1. You getting it? But again, when you look at step 4, what happened? The same process. You divide it into 2 halves and reverse it. So 5 for 12, 75, 42. 5 for 12, 75, 42. Boom, clue, don, 39, pro. Boom, clue, don, 39, pro. So step 4 is like reversal of, you divide into half. You divide step 3 into 2 halves and reverse each half. Like what we had obtained earlier. Again, forget about step 4. How do we get step 5? Step 5 is connected to step 3. What do we do? In step 3, what is the fourth element from left? 4. Fourth element from right? 39. They are going to the other extreme. So 39 comes here. 4 comes here. Everything else is as it is. 42, 75, 12, 5, pro, don, clue, boom. Again, what happens from step 5 to step 6? Divide into 2 halves and reverse. So 5, 12, 75, 42, 39. And 4, boom, clue, don, pro. 4, boom, clue, don, pro. So if you observe all these shaded steps, what's the process? You divide the previous step into 2 halves and reverse each of the halves. And all the unshaded steps, like step 1, step 3, step 5. What has happened here? We are like taking the fourth element from the right and fourth element from the left and moving it to extremes, the other extremes. So the fourth element from right will go to extreme left and the fourth element from left will go to the extreme right. Are you able to follow? Let me just quickly show you 1, 3, 5 again. I am sure 2, 4, 6 are easy. Let us just focus on 1, 3, 5, right? 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. Step 1. What happened in step 1? How do we get step 1? Fourth element from left, clue, has been taken to the extreme right. Fourth element from right, 75, has been taken to the extreme left. Look at step 3. So step 1 we obtained. Look at step 3. How do we obtain step 3? From step 1. Compare with step 1. Fourth element from left, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, has come to the extreme right. Fourth element from right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 42, has come to the extreme left. Everything else is as is. Look at step 5. Compare with step 3 now, right? Fourth element from left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 has gone to the extreme right. Fourth element from the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 39 has come to the extreme left. All right? That's what is happening. Now, I'm sure it is a hard thing to crack in that limited time that we have during the exam. You're already under pressure, the brain shuts, doesn't stop, doesn't really work, stops working, right? And in that, if you have to get all these logics, it would be a little difficult, right? And then questions have to be answered. So I think now that you have understood the logic, we can attempt the questions as well. Okay? So I think a completely new type. I'm sure all of you would have skipped, including me. I would also have skipped it in the exam because we are not there to solve all the questions. We are there to solve as many questions as possible in that limited time, right? Now look at the questions here. The question here. Step 5 of an input is 45, 56, 98, 25, 20 Xerox, high, funny, diet, junk. Which of the following will be the input for it? Which of the following will be the input for it? So step 5 is given. Step 5 is given. We have to find out the input. Remember guys, usually, if you have looked at the video also of machine input output, I've told you that we can never go in the reverse order. From a particular step, we cannot find out the previous step. When there is a logic which is like driving each of the step, for the next step. But in cases where there is a fixed pattern, like here, what are we doing? Here always we move the fourth element from the right to the extreme left and fourth element from the left to the extreme right. In such cases, you can always find out the previous step. So be careful and give me the answer. Don't tell me that the answer is cannot be determined. Check and let me know if the answer actually cannot be determined. You're able to follow? So I'll leave you with these two questions for another couple of minutes. Try it out and tell me what the answers are. So here are the questions, right? Look at the first one. It says step 5 of an input is 45, 56, 98, 25, 20, Xerox, high, funny, diet, junk. Which of the following will be the input for it? Which of the following will be input for it? So step 5 is given, right? Step 5 is given and we are required to find the input here. Now usually, as we have discussed in the machine input output video as well, finding out input or any previous step is impossible, right? But then this is a different question type. You guys have to remember that answer here will not be cannot be determined. I'm sure most of us will run and mark option 2 as the answer, but that's wrong. Option 2 cannot be determined will not be the answer to this question. Cannot be determined will be the answer to only those questions where we are just moving words and numbers, based on, like for example, where words are arranged in alphabetical order, reverse alphabetical order, numbers are arranged in descending order, ascending order, etc. But here it's not that, right? Here words and numbers are not being arranged in alphabetical or reverse alphabetical or ascending or descending order. Here it is simple movement of that particular position. Like always, the fourth position is taken to the extreme left. The fourth position from the right is taken to the extreme left. Fourth position from the left is taken to the extreme right. In such cases, where there is the same step which is used multiple times, we cannot say the answer is cannot be determined, because answer actually can be determined, right? So let us see how do we do it. What do we do? I mean, if you see step 5 is given to us. What is step 5? 45, 56, 98, 25, 20, Xerox, high, funny, diet, and junk. Now you must know that as we have discussed in the illustration, that step 4 does not matter. What matters is step 3, because step 5 was obtained from step 3. So we'll directly try to find out step 3. What do you think will happen in step 3? See, remember, this 45, which is in the extreme left of step 5, was in fourth position from the right in the previous step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? So 45 was where? 45 was on the fourth position from the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 45 comes here. J was where? J was on the fourth position from the left. J, which is on the extreme right now, was on the fourth position from the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is J. Everything else is as it is. What we had moved. If you now do it in the sequence of step 3 to step 5, fourth position from the left is J. It is taken to the extreme right. Fourth position from the right is 45. It is taken to the extreme left. Everything else is as it is. So you can just copy it now. How do you copy it? Except 45 and J, copy everything else. So this will be 56. This will be 98. Then 25. 20 here. X here. And H here, F here, and D here. Then again, step 2 is not important. What we look at is step 1. What happened in step 1? This 56 would have been in the fourth position from the left, right, and this D would have been in the fourth position from the right. Everything else is as is. So except 56 and D, move everything else. So 98, 25, J, 20, X, and you know what? 45, yeah, D has been moved, right? 45, H and F. Again, input has to be obtained from this. Step 1 was obtained from the input, right? So just go back and compare. So go do the same thing now. This D, which is on the extreme, this 98, which is in the extreme right, extreme left, was on the fourth position from the right earlier. So 98 comes here. This F, which was on the extreme right, was on the fourth position from the left. F comes here. Everything else is as it is. So except 98 and F, move everything else. So 25, J, and D, then 20, X, 98 has been moved there. Then 56, 45 and H. Remember, F has been moved. So this is the input. I mean, I'm just doing the whole process in the reverse order. So we got the input as 25 JD, F20X, 98, 56, 45H, right? So find out which option. It should start with 25. Answer should start with 25. So option 1 gets eliminated, option 2 anyway is wrong, option 4 also gets eliminated. 25, junk, diet, funny. I'm comparing with this, right? 25, junk, diet, funny, 20, Xerox, 98, 56, 45 and high. So option 3 would be the answer. Option 3 will be the answer for the first question here. See, we have got the input in the reverse order, right? From 5 to 3, 3 to 1 and 1 to input. So what is the sequence? 25 JD F20, 25 JD F20, X 98, 56, 45 H, X 98, 56, 45 H, and we're done. Option 3, right? But is this the only way to do it? Can we do it in a smart way, or is there a smarter way to arrive at the answer? Yes, there is a much better way to arrive at the answer. See, two things can be done. I mean, again, other than this method that we have discussed here, there are two other ways of doing it. One is you can go by the options. Instead of going in the reverse direction, if reverse direction is looking complex for you, just go by the options. Option 1 is input, let us assume. So find out step 5 for option 1 and check if it is matching with this step 5 or not. If it matches, option 1 is the answer. If it doesn't match, option 1 is ruled out. Then option 3 and then option 4. That way you can check. Right? That's one way of doing it. But again, it would be time consuming. Is there really a much better way of doing it? Yes. I'll tell you how to do that. Okay. I'll have to go back to the illustration that was given there. Let me see how many of you have followed that smarter method. Now, if you observe, guys, in this whole process, like I've said, the arrangement is not based on alphabetical order or reverse alphabetical order, or it is not based on, increasing or decreasing order. It is just based on the same positions. Always the fourth position from the left, fourth position from the right are moved. It is halved, reversed, and all that happens, right? In such cases, I had discussed this concept in one of the previous classes as well, one of the previous sessions, that you just do the numbering for the given input. This like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And remember this sequence from step 1 to step 5. I mean, just do the sequencing from 1 to 5 and just to follow that blindly to get the answers. Like, for example, input, I'm writing it here and we'll go to the next slide to get the answer, right? Input has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. What will be step 1? See, in step 1, what do we do? This 4 will come to this position and 10 will come here, and everything else is as it is. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What happens in step 2? Take half of it and reverse. So 5, 3, 2, 1, 10. And then 4, 9, 8, 7, 6. What happens in step 3? Compare with respect to step 1. Fourth position here is 3, that comes in the end. Fourth position here is 7, that comes here in this end. And everything else is as it is. So 10, 1, 2, 3 is gone. 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 is also gone, sorry. 5, 6, 7 is gone here. Then we'll have 8, 9, and 4. Then what happens in step 4? In step 4, we'll take half and reverse, right? So just do that. So we'll have 5, 2, 1, 10, 7. And here we'll have 3, 4, 9, 8, 6. Then what happens in step 5? In step 5, we do with respect to step 3. So step 3 may the fourth position from left end is 2. So that will come at the rightmost end. Fourth position from the right end is 8. That will come in the leftmost end. And copy everything else as it is. So 7, 10, 1, 2 has been moved. 5, 6, 8 has been moved. 9, 4, 3. And finally the sixth step. What is the sixth step? Half and reverse. So we'll have 5, 1, 10, 7, 8. And then we'll have 2, 3, 4, 9, 6. If you just note this on a paper, I hope all of you follow, right? What are we doing? Instead of considering words and numbers, we are considering the positions, because all the arrangement here has been done based on the positions only. I mean, if I replace Don with doctor, will anything change? Nothing would change. If I replace boom with, let's say, bag, will anything change? No. If I replace 5 with 56, will anything change? No. If I replace 75 with 77, will anything change? No. If I replace clue with car, will anything change? No. Which means The entire arrangement is based on the positions of the words and numbers and not actually the words and numbers really. If the arrangement or if the output was obtained based on alphabetical, reverse alphabetical orders, increasing, decreasing orders, then all these changes would have affected the answer. Don becoming doctor will change the sequence, because Don will come in one alphabetical order, doctor will have some other order, right? I mean, it depends on the, or for example, if Don is replaced with, let's say, egg, will anything change here? Nothing will change here. But in the other way, where we use alphabetical, reverse alphabetical order, if Don is replaced with egg, the whole sequence will change. You're getting me? If 12 is made 63 here, will something happen? Nothing will happen. But usually when we follow ascending descending order, if 12 is made 63, the order will change. Here nothing would happen because we are only working on the positions and not really the words and numbers. So in such cases, you always do this. What have we done here? We have assumed that 12 to Don here in step 1 in the input. 12 is equal to 1, for is equal to 2, boom is equal to 3, clue is equal to 4, and so on up to Don is equal to 10. And whatever has been done from step 1 to step 6 has been copied based on the positions. Now just take this and answer the 5 questions in in a jiffy, right? Let me tell you how to get that. Let me show the questions again. Now the first question which you have already solved, we have already solved using a regular method, right? Like from step 5 we had obtained step 3, from step 3 we obtained step 1, and from step 1 we would obtain input, right? Instead of all that drama, let us just do one thing. What do we need? We need the input. For given step 5, we need input. Now what is step 5 according to our arrangement that we have done here? 8, 7, 10. So this is like 8, 7, 10, 1, 5, 6, 1, 5, 6, 9, 4, 3, 2, 9, 4, 3, 2. What do we want? We are looking for input. Yes or no? What do we want? We want the input. What is the input? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just do that. Are you able to follow? We have numbered step 5 according to the illustration that was shown. So numbering was 8, 7, 10, 1, 5, 6, 9, 4, 3, 2. So 8, 7, 10, 1, 5, 6, 9, 4, 3, 2. We want input. What is input? Input is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what is 1? 25, which means the input should start with 25. Are you able to follow? Input should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 is 25. Input should start with 25. How many options get eliminated? 1, 2, 4 get eliminated. What should come next in the input? 2. What is 2? Junk. So second one should be junk. What should come next? 3, which is diet. What should come next? 4, which is funny. What should come next? 5. 5 is what? 20. What should come next? 6. 6 is what? Xerox. And so on. Check. 25, junk, diet, funny, 20, Xerox. Then what should come after Xerox? Xerox is 6. After that 7, which is 56. After that 8, which is 45. After that we need 9, which is high. And after that we need 10, which is, where is 10? 98. Check. Same input, right? 25, junk, diet, funny, 20, Xerox. Okay, something has gone wrong here. 98 and 56. After Xerox we need 7, right? What is 7? 56. Why is it not matching? 25, junk, diet, funny, 20, Xerox. Did I copy the right step 5? Step 5 was 8, 7, 10, 1, 8, 7, 10, 1, 5, 6, 9, 4, 3, 2, 5, 6, 9, 4, 3, 2. It should work. Why is it not working? Let me just check the numbering that I've done. Have I followed the right thing? 1 to 10, 4 comes here, 10 come. Oh, I made a mistake. I'm so sorry. I think in the first step itself I've made a mistake. But I'm sure all of you have got the point that I'm trying to make. You realize what my mistake is? I moved, if you observe, I moved 4 to the extreme right properly, but I should have moved 7 to this position. Instead, I moved 10 by mistake, and that has caused the whole problem. Sure. So I'll have to redo this thing. But then this is definitely a very good idea. I mean, if I have 5 questions to be answered from machine input output, and all these questions are of this format, like here step 5 is given, input is being asked, here input is given, last but one step is being asked. Who will do all the process every time? Right? We'll just follow the numbering and get it. So I think you just give me like 1 minute, I'll fix it, right? I didn't realize I was, that's why you have to be like very calm and composed, right? In a hurry, I've made a mistake. So let me just do the whole thing again, right? I mean, let me see if we can fix it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So instead of 10, I should have moved 7, right? 4 comes here. I should have moved 7 actually. So this would be 7 and here 4, and this would be 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Sorry. 8, 9, 10. Again half and reverse. 5, 3, 2, 1. This should be 7 and 4, 10, 9, 8. Yeah. So a lot of changes. Sorry about this. So 5, 3, 2, 1, 7, and this will be 4, 10, 9, 8, 6. Then next step, what happens? 3 should come at the end and 8 should come here. Yeah. Sorry. I'll write the whole step again. Yeah, in step 3 should go here and 8 should come here. So everything else as it is. 7, 1, 2, 5, 6, 8 has gone there, 9, 10, 4. Instead of finding out where the mistake is, I'll write the step very quickly. Then reversal, right? So 5, 2, 1, 7, 8, 3, 4, 10, 9, 6. Look at the next step. 8, 7, 1, 2, 5, 6, 9, 10, 4, 3. And the last one here, right? 5, 2, 1, 7, 8. And we have 3, 4, 10, 9, 6. Okay, now let me just check. So, step 5. What is the step 5 sequence now? Step 5 is now 8, 7, 1, 2, 5. 8, 7, 1, 2, 5. Six, 9, 10, 4, 3. 6, 9, 10, 4, 3. Something is wrong. Did I commit any mistake here? Why is this one not changing its position? 8. Now why is that I'm getting 3 and 5 as same? Mistake again, huh? Shit. Yeah. So this is like absolute killing of your time. Step 5 will be what? 2 comes here and 9 comes here. Then 8, 7, 1, 5, 6, 10, 4, 3. Sorry. And finally, step 6 will also change. I should have actually written the whole thing again. It would have taken lesser time. Instead of correcting where we have gone wrong, you better do the whole thing again. 5, 1, 7, 8, 9. And this will be 2, 3, 4, 10, 6. I am hopeful that this time I'll get the right answer. Let's see. 9, 8, 7, 1. 9, 8, 7, 1. 5, 6, 10. 5, 6, 10. 4, 3, 2. So find out the input. You know that the input should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? So 1, 25, yes. 2, junk, yes, right? 3, diet, yes. 4, funny, yes. 5, 20, yes. 6, Xerox, yes. 7, 98, yes. 8, 56, yes. 9, 45, yes. And 10, high, yes. You see how easy it is to get the answer. I mean, yeah. I mean, except that mistake that I had committed. If you do this sequencing properly, numbering properly, then it's very easy. Look at the next question now. We don't have to struggle at all. Next question. Input is given. What is input? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's a mistake here in this question. Just give me a second. Sorry about this. Just 1 second. Some word is repeating there. Look at the next question now. What is given? Input. Input we know is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. What is he asking us to find out? Which of the following will be the last but one step? Last but one step is like fifth step. What is the fifth step? 9, 8, 7, 1, 5, 6, 10, 4, 3, 2. So 9. What is 9? 221. Answer should start with 221. So first option, third option, fourth option are eliminated. 221. After 9 I want 8. Right? Last but one step. Last but one step is the fifth step. So fifth step sequence is 98715. So 9 is 221, correct. 8 is 732, correct. 7 is 920, correct. 1 is 125 is correct, and 5 is 102, correct. So far it is correct. So 98715, 610 432, 610 432, 6 veracity is correct. 10, where is 10? 10 giant, right, is correct. 4 elasticity is correct. 3 decorum is correct, and 2 justify is correct. So option 2 is your answer. It takes less than 5 seconds or less than 10 seconds to mark the answer once this sequencing is done properly. Let me present the next question as well. Yeah, here's the next one. I'll have to clear all this. What is given now? He is given in step 4 and asking us to find out step. What is given? Step 4 is given. He's asking us to find out step 7. Do that. So what will be step 7 according to you? Just extend it by one more. You're able to follow. We have got up to step 6. Step 7 will be obtained from step 5. Do that. Nothing to worry about, right? What will be step 7? Step 7 with respect to step 5. So 1 will come here, 10 will go here, right? Step 7 will be with respect to step 5. So fourth position 1 goes here, the fourth position from here 10 comes here. Then copy everything else. 9, 8, 7, 5, 6, 10 has been moved, 4, 3, 2. Now he has given us step 4. He's asking us to find out step 7. What is step 4? 5, 2, 1, 7, 8. 5, 2, 1, 7, 8. 5, 2, 1, 7, 8. 3, 4, 10, 9, 6. 3, 4, 10, 9, 6. He's asking us to find out step 7. What should be step 7? 10, 9, 8, 7, 5. Okay, step 7 actually is reversed. If you observe very interestingly, have I committed any mistake or is it actually reverse only? 10 comes here, 1 goes here, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Huh? Yeah, reverse, but we don't know the input. So see, if input is given in step 7 is asked, it's very simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 becomes 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. But anyway, input is not given, step 4 is given. So we have to just ensure that we take the reverse order. So step 7 will be 10, 9, 8, 7, 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 6. I said it's not reverse actually. It's not properly reverse, sorry. It is 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 6, not 6, 5. Yeah, except the middle two, it is like reverse order, right? 10, 9, 8, 7. Forget about these two, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anyway, so do that. 10, 9, 8, 7. 10th is finger. It should start with finger. Step 7 should start with finger. So eliminated, 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 eliminated. Option 5, none of this is the answer. It's not reverse, I'm sorry. It's 5 and 6 and not 6 and 5. But anyway, how easy is it to get the answer? I know that step 7 will start with the 10th word. The 10th word according to step 4 is finger. It should come here. But no option starts with finger. So very easy. The answer is none of them.